Here comes the sun, folks. Yesterday was brutally hot. This they gave me this when I had my knee surgery a couple years ago, and it had a hose that came out of it and a thing I wrapped around my leg. But it's just it's a water bottle, right? So I filled it a little bit with, Jamie got me an ice machine, but it doesn't make very much ice. Cool for in the house, but I'm gonna put some extra ice. I ran out of water yesterday. Actually, lemonade. I was drinking lemonade, which I need to quit doing. But I ran out, and I was so thirsty. I drove my, I don't want to melt all my ices. That'll get me going for a while. But anyway, I ran out and my thermos ran empty yesterday, and I was so thirsty I drove my tractor right into a blackberry bush intentionally, because there were blackberries in there and they were just glistening at me. So I drove into the blackberry bush so I could pick some, and I didn't realize the bucket got filled. So I gotta clean that out, because I'm already attracting ants, and if I don't go dump the bucket, then everything that I put in the bucket will start getting blackberry juice on it, and it will attract stuff. You know the thing. Where's this gonna ride? It's gonna ride right here. Yeah, that's where that rides. I gotta get those blackberries out of the bucket. Anyway, got a big party coming up. Oh, bad, he did not warm up the glow plugs. Got my chickens fed. Oh, I didn't get all the berries out. I gotta get those berries out. Oh. Hey, I found a cool place to keep my tire chuck. This air compressor's got two of the Audis, and I only use one Audi, so I just keep the tire chuck on there. Yeah, then it doesn't get lost. We're gonna go air up some tires. Sidetracked again. It's so easy to get sidetracked out here, but this is kind of an important sidetrack, if that makes sense. Jamie had one of her co-workers out here visiting the other day, and we showed him the Lincoln, and pulled the cover off of it, and it's been sitting here for way too long, and it's kind of been on my mind. I was glad to see that the interior didn't look like it had been gobbled up by rodents, but dash pad's perfect, headliner's perfect. This is such a beautiful car that we were going to cover it back up, and I said, no, don't cover it back up. This cover's got some issues too. I said, let's not cover it up, because I'm going to clean it up. But I don't know what the battery situation is or anything, but I did, and it needs air in the tires. Yeah, it needs some loving. She needs some loving, even if you're not using them. Yeah, maybe it's not collecting dings and miles, but they still need loving. And so I was thinking about it, and I put, hey birds, I was thinking about it, and I put the keys, I hope, in Yunkin's little toolbox. Can I get in over there? It's got an issue with the driver's side wing window. It's the only thing wrong with the whole car. I did find a place where I can get a new wing window assembly for it. Ooh, look, it's been a minute. Who's living in the opens the door button hole area? Really? I thought the round key was for the... There's something living in there. I thought the round key was for the... Oh, look. Just starting to show signs of the ugliness. But... just getting a hint of that old car smell. And that's a shame, because this car smelled brand new when I got it. Looks pretty good, though. So far. I'm kind of worried about the trunk. Guess we better pop the old bonnet. The engine flapper. That's the wing window rattling around in there. Vent window. Whatever. You know the thing. Okay. Well, just a little bit, a little tiny bit of the rodent evidence under the air cleaner. How's the engine refrigerator doing? Oh, I see water. It's a little low, but I see water. No battery. Okay. We do have battery cables and new terminals. So we need a battery. Oh, we'll need that battery. You know what? I was bringing it's a double side tracked. I was bringing a iffy battery out to fire up the Blazer. I was going to air up the tires and put a battery in the Blazer, but this is a worthy sidetrack. This is something that's been bothering me, and really, I want to get a peek in that trunk, because it seems to me that was where I had a rodent problem with this car once before. We'll give the terminals a little help. We'll get the scrubby thing. Might as well look. Ain't gonna get any better, right? My not looking at it isn't gonna make it any better. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Oh Lord, please don't let those little... And I had an ant problem one year. Hey, thank you, Lord. Wow. A little bit of cleanup on aisle 1. My brother bought me those to put on the hood, which I never did. Uh-oh. What's that? How dare you? Oh, I see that. I will do something about that. That's how it starts, folks. That's how it starts. You got to clean that stuff up. See, like that right there? All that needs to be cleaned up on. See, and then it has a different effect. It drips down onto my perfect spare tire cover. All that's got to be cleaned up. But thank you so much. Oh, it's beautiful. Room for 4. Yeah. Okay. Battery terminal cleaner upper thing. Oh boy, where did I put that? Holy cow. I'm a mechanical gypsy. I'm a mechanical gypsy. Alright, I have to just put my stuff where I can hopefully find it. This is why I need the building. See if the building, so I'm not working on my building right now because I'm doing this. But the irony, the irony is that if my building were up, I'd get this done faster. Although I don't think it took me very long to find that. There is a method. There is a method to that madness thing. I should have grabbed a 1/2-inch end wrench while I was over there. What was I thinking? Uh-oh. I'll be right back. Hello? This is Rick.
Rick, my name is Deborah. I'm calling from Angus.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm getting better every day.
Nice.
Yeah, I actually own, a lot of people don't know this, but I own 2022. It's my year.
Oh, you own it?
Yeah, I just share it with other people, but I'm the actual owner of this year.
How kind of you.
Oh, I try to be helpful.
Because I thought I owned it.
Oh, you know, you could be a shareholder.
Maybe your people may need to get with my people.
Uh-oh. I feel
I don't mind sharing.
we're not going to start talking about lawyers on this thing, are we?
People work above the law.
Okay. They say laughter's good for the heart.
I see you're already scheduled for a CAT scan on the 26th.
Yep, that's what it says on my calendar. I checked this morning. I'm not supposed to eat or drink anything before that.
Okay, let me take a look. The one you're scheduled for is of the abdomen.
Well, I think they're going after my heart. I think they're going after. They want to look at an aneurysm on my heart. They see if it's gotten any bigger or not.
Yeah, I want to just check and make sure that the one I'm looking at is of your chest. The one you're scheduled for is of your abdomen. Let me just take a look at something real quick.
Well,
I know it is for the chest. Well,
yeah,
if you, so
yeah, you don't want to do my.
I already scheduled you for it, and then it just didn't get filed away. So
Yeah.
no worries. Then you're already taken care of.
Yeah, and if I need one for my abdomen, you might want to put it off about 6 months because that region's getting a lot smaller because I own this year.
Right.
So, yeah.
I get it. I've been through that.
Okay. Well,
You have a wonderful morning.
thank you for brightening up my morning, and you have a great day.
Good ditto.
Bye.
Okay.
Well, they wanted to CAT scan my belly. There's nothing wrong there. Well, there's something wrong there. I mean, I'll be the first one to admit that. You know what, though? This working out in this heat, I know you're not supposed to do that, but you can do it if you do it right. I mean, you know, think about the settlers and stuff. They didn't say, oh, it's too hot. We can't plow the fields or build the cabin. They did it, but you just got to do it smartly, you know. You gotta go and take a break here and there and hydrate. Today I'm gonna quit drinking my lemonade, which I was, you know, in my defense, I will say I was making the lemonade weak, but water's good. I like the taste of good water, you know. So yeah, we're gonna go get that 1/2-inch end wrench and at least get it connected right. Also gonna check all the fluids, pull that air cleaner lid off, make sure I don't have any deposits from the, you know, Stanley. You haven't met Stanley yet. Stanley's a squirrel that Jamie has adopted. Hi, Stanley. How you doing, little buddy? Stanley's kind of a brave squirrel. He's got nowhere when we go and sit on the deck. He goes up there and throws stuff on the roof because he doesn't like us invading his space. Hi, guy. Jimmy calls him Stanley. He's kind of changing color right now. And he's a funny guy. He likes to throw stuff at me. But I think he's just playing. Now, we'll go ahead and put that back in a different spot so that I won't know exactly where it is next time. I do know that we're over here to get a wrench. And this is where the wrenches are, along with a lot of other stuff. Oh, Rick. Well, maybe I need to cut this part out. I'm too honest with you guys. I'm too ready to admit my flaws. People don't like that. They don't respect it. You're supposed to act like you're perfect. Nope, can't do it, folks. Because I'm not. I make mistakes all the time. The thing is, though, I learn from my mistakes. And I especially learn from the big ones. I learn you don't do that if the consequences are something that you don't like. I think we're getting away from that in America. People... Yeah, anyway. Back to the battery. Now that might be a fully charged battery. I don't know. I'm gonna put this wrench in my pocket where it can immediately tear the... No. I'm gonna put the wrench away because I don't anticipate... Well, I might need it. Like I said, I don't know about that battery. See where my days go, folks? Just a mess. Just an absolute mess. As far as staying on target. Ooh, what is that? What is that over? Can you see it? There's a puddle. The puddle is under the power steering pump. I don't remember having problems with the power steering on this here vehicle. But we will look into that. You know, cars just sitting, cars and trucks just sitting can, oh, thank you, Lord. That's a good air cleaner system. See, they can't get down in there. We're going to leave this off for a second. Just put her over here to the side. We'll put the wing nut in the pocket where it won't wind up under the car or down the Venturis. Now, oils. Want to know about my oils? It's a Ferd. Give me a minute. And if it's been sitting here, it's dirty, but it's on full. If it's been sitting here, you don't have to do all that wipey thing. That wipey thing's for when the motor's been running and splashing oil. That's the accurate, truest reading I could get on that oil, is pulling it straight out of a motor that's been sitting. Well, the battery died. You know, that's always irritated me. Those vacuum powered lights. when they pop up like that. But it takes this car a really long time, I mean like months, before they come up. And usually when you fire it up, they come right back down and everything, and they stay down when you shut it off. But anyways, we need a little more in here. So it was okay that your battery died, because I had to go fill this jug with water. Ah, there we go. Oh, she's got plenty of antifreeze in there. Okay, now we need to see why there's a puddle under the power steering. It's still full of fluid though. Why is there a puddle under there? I need a little sample. Jolie. You know, people joke. That's power steering fluid. People joke about, you know, tasting the fluid, but I just did. And the reason I did is because I know what power steering fluid tastes like, and it's not going to hurt me. That is power steering fluid, but it's on full, so homie's not going to worry about it right now, because I'm probably going to pressure wash that engine anyways. And then I'll look for the leak. Or maybe somebody just spilled some on there. You know, it doesn't evaporate. And that's kind of a perfect little container spot where it's at, if that makes any sense. Jamie gives me her old shirts to use for rags, her work shirts. They're easy to find. This is a little bit of my steel. We have a lot of steel stuff, and so we always have a can full of steel fuel, and I'm not going to put it in my tractor. But what else do I need to check? I think we're good for right now. I'm just trying to move it, get it to motate out of here, out of the bushes. Don't want to feed it bushes. Don't want to feed that to it. I'm just going to put a little bit down, right down the gullet. Right down the gullet. That's good. Just give it a taste, because I know the fuel system works on this, so no need to get all carried away. Here, here's a good little workbench. Keys. All right, folks, what do you think? I think it'll behave. Angus is a good car. Angus. Maybe, I'm sorry, you know what? I take all the stinky thing back. Your name is Angus. You are majestic and strong. It smells decent in here. It really does. I really got to get that vent window fixed, but I'm glad I took the time to Mickey Mouse this thing together. Oh. All right, buddy. Oh, oh, oh. Why is the seat so far? Oh, that's a good sign. Everything's still soft. It's been covered, so it's been dark in here. It's a Ford. And the sound of it running out of gas. I guess that battery's good. Oh, what a great car. What a great car. It's mad because the door's open. Why is that not working? Hey! Must have blew the fuse on the radio. Got a quarter tank. I do try to make sure I add good gas to it frequently. Let's get it out of these bushes and get that buzzer to stop doing that. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and roll down the window. I am. I'm gonna get this gooey mess off of here. Maybe I can leave it on there. Yeah. Maybe I can leave it on there and roll it down. Holy cow, I don't even remember. There it goes. Make sure I don't hit that. Okay. There's a spider. Oh, it's a dead spider. What about the seat? Oh, there we go. That's pretty good. All right, let's make some things happen. At least get it out of the bush. Yeah, she sounds pretty good. Right on. Oop. I have to keep an eye on the belts on this car, because I've had to put 2 alternator belts on it. So smooth, look at the headlights. Sounds like the fan's making just a little bit of noise. Oh, fuel drippage. All right, we'll get her moved. I'm glad I saw that though. We'll get her moved. Oh, guess I better move that tractor. You know, I'm gonna shut that off with that fuel leak. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna fix that fuel leak. Fuel. Oh, it needs gas. Of course you do, buddy. Of course you do. You're a huge thing. It gets to a quarter tank and says, you better give me some gas, because that's only gonna last a minute. All right, I got a fuel leak to fix. It's okay. You know, cars sit and things dry out, and we'll fix that. Oh yeah. Plus, I'm gonna go ahead and mow the spot where I'm moving this to. Oh yeah, I can smell that fuel. All right. I'm gonna mow the spot that I'm moving it to, because I have to mow that whole area. I'm just moving it right over here, over there. And then I won't be necessarily have to move it immediately. Oh yeah, just flat out loose. That won't fly. Let's try that. Let's give that a shot. You know, before we give that a shot, I'm gonna move the tractor and I'm gonna mow that spot. Yeah, also getting ready. Saturday we're having a big birthday party. I don't really like making a big deal out of my birthday, but it's my 60th. Yep, I'm old. And oh, I guess I need to check that fuel leak. That's one of the dangers of getting sidetracked. You gotta remember important stuff like fuel leaks. I'm gonna just drag this. I'm gonna leave this right where it is, lay it out in that freshly mowed spot, and blow it off with my leaf blower. That's what I'm gonna do. I want to get the shot, the pretty shot of the dirty car pulling up. Check that fuel leak after I start it. Let's see how she starts. Oh look, the vines are trying to come with me. No, not this one. Not this one. What a good car. Yeah. Check that fuel leak. That's more better, folks. Cool. I'll check on that. I don't think that is leaking. I think that's an overfill. What a great car. What a wonderful car. Listen to it. It's so happy. It's a happy car. Oh, Angus. Black Angus. Now let's not have any surprises in Go-Land. Reverse. Yeah. It's like floating, folks. This car's like floating. Got a little noise under there. I'll look into it. I want to check the tranny fluid level. Yeah, what is that? It's one of the accessories. This is disappointing. Very disappointing. Yeah, there's no power going on over there. The stereo sounds cool too. It's like, it's old music, if you know what I mean. It just sounds old. Look at all the little courtesy lights working, and what a great car. All right, well, that was a good little sidetrack. We'll get old Angus all cleaned up and dropping jaws again. What's going on here? What's up with that? I don't approve of that. That's not Ricky approved. Oh. Just a time capsule. It's beautiful, folks. That door would sound a lot better if the vent window wasn't rattling around in there. That's great. Cool old car. Only took me 12 minutes and 31 seconds from the time I set up this camera to get that car moved over here. That's pretty good. Not a bad sidetrack.